I would like to mention that if you have any questions or if you have any ideas or if you need a recipe or you need to know anything about the segments that I do, or if you just want to say hi and see how, let me know how you like my segments, you can email me at asktanyamarie@yahoo.com. Ask, AskTanyamarie @yahoo.com. I would love to hear from you. I want to talk about something very serious right now. Is we're having some wildfires out here in in Colorado, and right now we're having some wildfires in Jefferson County. It's where I live. I live in Jefferson County, but it's further out than where I live. So my prayers, my thoughts go out to all them people that live out there and that have lost their homes or are afraid to lose their homes and their businesses. Right now, there has been over 900 acres of land that I believe that was the about 900 acres of land, and I believe there's 19 homes that have been leveled because of the fire. I want to give a shout out to all the firefighters and all the people that are trying to contain the fire. Right now, this morning I heard there's zero containment, so my heart and my prayers and my thoughts are all out to you. It's very devastating. Well, hello. This is Isis, our kitty. Yes, she's such a good kitty. Hello, I'm Tanya Marie, and I'd like to take this moment to talk about one of my biggest pet peeves, but I do it and it makes me angry. Well, my biggest pet peeve is clutter. I can't stand clutter, but I do it. And that's the funny thing about it is I can't stand it. I have to get rid of it. I actually, my aunt Jan, she actually told me something that I really believe in. If you put it in a box or you keep it for 10 days or you can't figure out what to do with it or you don't use it in 10 days, get rid of it. Means you'll never use it. It's just going to collect dust. What I do and what everybody else probably does is they put it in a box and forget about it. My husband is a big one for that too. If you went downstairs and you've seen in our guest room and down in our basement, you'd be like, there's boxes and boxes and boxes, and we don't even know what is in the boxes. Now, I'm one that if my husband has something, he has to go through the boxes with me, if it's his boxes, because I told him when we met and I moved here, I would not get rid of anything without his permission. That's the one thing us wives have to do to keep our marriage happy, is no matter how much we hate it, don't get rid of his things without his permission. And husbands, that goes for you. Don't get rid of your wife's things without permission. Now, when you're cleaning, some people wait until spring cleaning to clean out all the boxes and all the stuff in their attic, their basement, their garages, wherever they are hidden. You want to organize. Don't put it back in a box. If you feel like you have to put it back in a box, only thing that should, in my book, only things that should be in a box is stuff you use once a year, like your Christmas decorations, Halloween decorations, any decorations that you have can go in a box and get put away. Pictures should be organized in a folder and put in a file cabinet, or you put them in a small box if they're snapshots. But everybody has digital cameras nowadays, and everybody has email, so it's easier just to email or post on Facebook or wherever the pictures, so you don't have all these little pictures. You have CDs instead. Well, that creates another problem because you're storing CDs, like me and my husband, and I'm sure all of you out there. The best way to do it is get a portable hard drive. Best Buy sells them. You can get them anywhere. Just a little small portable hard drive. You can store all kinds of pictures in there. You can store all kinds of movies, everything. And you can go through them. I like my portable hard drive. Then I know all my pictures are safe. I still back them up on CD, but just to keep them that extra safe. And then I leave them on my computer just to keep them also to use. And this is our little adorable kitty. This is Isis. She don't like to be held, not unless she decides she wants to be held. Huh. Okay. That's another thing. Pet stuff. Toys. Pet toys, all that. If they don't use it, well, get rid of it. If it's broke, get another one. I gotta talking about pets, I have to tell you. There's a new invention out. It's called the cat genie. Now, I know back a few years, everybody was like, okay, it breaks down, blah, 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 blah. Well, they come out with a new improved cat genie. There's no scooping, no nothing. It does it all by itself. It cleans itself and it scoops itself. All you have to do is have it next to water, because it does use water. We have it down in our guest bathroom. You certainly can put it in the bathroom. And all I have to do is flush the toilet. That's it. It's a great invention. So if you have cats, it's a great invention to get. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, clutter. If you take something out of a box that isn't like decorations for holidays and you use once a year, what you want, and your wedding dress, you want to keep that, and your wedding clothes and stuff like that. That's understandable. I am talking about books that you probably will never read, books from college that you'll never use. Donate them to a library. The libraries would be absolutely grateful to you. If they don't take them, donate them to, I think Kyle Dyer may know where from the 9 News, may know where to send them. So if you're on 9 News Facebook, just shoot them an email. I have all these books. What do you suggest I can do with them to help children or help adults with reading? They probably know more than I do. Take them to Goodwill. That's a good place to send them. But don't put them back in the box, is what I'm getting at. Everything you take out of your boxes, don't put them back in the box. If you don't want them, but if they have a value, like video games, old computers, so forth, you can definitely put them on eBay. You can sell them in a yard sale, do a rummage sale, maybe or a swap. I seen it on the Nate Berkus show, is where a friend would, let's say, this coffee cup, okay? I have a whole set of them, all right? Say I have too many and I want to get rid of them. But my friend, Chastity or whoever, may say, oh, I like them. I will give you this. Say she's got a lamp that I admire. And I told her if she ever wants to get rid of it, give it to me. So we would actually swap. I would give her the coffee cups, and she would give me the lamp. So that is big. So if you have something of value or something that one of your friends or family have said, oh, if you ever get rid of it, let me know. You can do a swap, or you just can give it to them, one or the other. It's up to you. But swapping treasures is a good way to not only you get rid of your clutter, but they get rid of theirs too. Because they know you're going to use, in the case, the lamp and the coffee cups. So it wouldn't go back in a box. You can definitely donate them to Goodwill. You can actually, if you know of a place that is a battered woman's shelter, or a woman that just got divorced with children and things and are starting new, and they have nothing, they had to leave it with their ex-husband, or what have you, you can definitely donate your things, furniture and things like that, would be useful. Definitely, I would say, if you have something, say, an old chair, or something that is old, you can actually renew it with some paints and some ideas. Nate Berkus show is great for that. To refurbish what you have and make it brand new to you. So everybody would be like, wow, what was, I've never seen that, a piece of furniture or that knickknack. It's nice. And you can refurbish it. If you have to put it, if you feel like you have no place for it and you have to put it back in a box, get rid of it, is what I'm saying. Don't put it back in a box after you take it out. And that's the biggest problem with a lot of us, because Grandma Jane gave us this tea set. And now Grandma Jane is passed, for instance. Grandma Jane is passed. She is passed over. And you have this tea set. And it was hers from way back. But you never used it. It always stayed in a box, and you never liked it. And nobody else in your family liked it. None of your friends like it because it's old. You can actually sell it. You can get rid of it. You can donate it. Grandma Jane is not going to come down and give you holy HE double toothpicks because you got rid of her favorite teapot, tea set. So don't worry about that. They gave it to you because they thought you would use it. They left it to you in a will because it meant value to them, and they thought that you would value it too. But certainly, if you do not value it, I don't think that anybody in your family is going to care if you give it away or you sell it or you donate it. Might get myself into a little problem there, but that's how I feel. So I guess what I'm saying is when spring comes along, I used to, and I need to get my husband and me together to do this because I've slacked way off on this. I clean my house, but I never clean out everything that needs to be cleaned out. I don't even know what I have in boxes. They've been sitting there for years and years and years. I wouldn't know where to begin to tell you. But if you bring something, another way to get rid of clutter, if you bring something into your home, get rid of something. Something that you really don't use. So, clothes is a great thing, and shoes. I have a problem with clothes and shoes. I don't know why. I have dresses, gowns that I don't even wear, but they're sitting in my closet for that special occasion. I'm sure all the ladies can confer with this. So I leave it there. I leave all them gowns there. Never wear them, but they're there just in case I need that special gown. My husband is great with t-shirts and undershorts and sweatshirts and all that. So, not only us ladies do that, you men do it too. Now I've gotten to the point, if I bring another article of clothing in, or I bring another pair of shoes, I have to get rid of an article of clothing. So, say I bring in a dress. I see this dress, and I'm like, oh God, I need it. I bring that dress home, I have to go and find a dress to get rid of. So that's how I'm trying to be again. I had a handle on it, but some of the times when you move and you get married and you don't only have your clutter, you have his or hers, her clutter also, or you run into problems where you have way too much. Another way to get rid of clutter, you have in an apartment or a house. He or she has in an apartment or a house. You have furniture. Your partner has furniture. What do you do? What you do is you decide what furniture is going to go where. Now, you decide together, not separately. Because he may have a favorite chair, she may have a favorite sofa. So you decide what chair you're going to keep and what sofa you're going to keep. And if you have another room, a game room, or another extra room, you can certainly put the sofa and the chair that you're not using in the living room or the sitting room. You can certainly put it in the other room. So when it comes to decorating, some of the times men like my husband does a lot. He'll let me decide how I want the house. Some of the times you have problems with that. The best thing to do before you change anything is talk about it. And decide, okay, I want to change the color of the walls. What shall we paint it? Sam and I are running into, we need to paint the outside of the house. It's kind of chipping and everything. Anybody that has been here has seen that the paint is chipping off the outside of the house. So we're running into the problem, okay, what color are we going to paint the house? Are we going to hire someone to paint the house? Are we going to do it ourselves? Are we going to throw a painting party and have friends come over and help us? We have decided that we're in the middle of doing it ourselves and the painting party. I think the painting party would be a blast. So let me know. But we are still up in the air of the color that we want to use. We're thinking of a rose, not a rose, but a rosewood. Not really red, but it's almost like a rosewood tree, I guess. It's almost like this, but more of the little red tone. We're thinking of that, and then we're running into, okay, now that we do that, what are we going to paint the trim? So what we have decided, we're going to get the paint for the house, and then we're going to do the house, and then we're going to decide on the trim around the windows and the doors and things like that. Or, here's another thing we're running into. Do we paint? We're having a problem with woodpeckers pecking the wood on the house. So we're deciding, okay, do we paint or do we put a siding? So we're still on the tipsy-turvy about that. But we have decided that we do have to do something. We have to make a decision. And the weather is coming to be beautiful. Summer is right around the corner, so I want to do it before it gets really, really hot. So that is how we're handling that. And we're going to get rid of our clutter. We're going to start fresh. So we have decided a lot of it is going to go on eBay. He's going to tell me what he wants on eBay. I'm going to take pictures and I'm going to put it on eBay. So we can definitely get rid of it that way. And what doesn't sell, we'll donate to some shelter or something like that. So I guess what I'm saying is clean out your clutter. It's spring cleaning and it's time to get rid of what you don't need anymore. And like I said, if you haven't touched it or used it or looked at it for a year, get rid of it. Because you're never going to look at it, you're never going to touch it, you're never going to do anything with it. So if you have any questions, like I said, shoot me an email at asktanyamarie@yahoo.com. And I will be happy to answer any questions that I can for you. Just let me know how you like what I'm doing and if I helped you with any of your problems or anything. And if you have some ideas on segments, let me know, or any recipes that I can try or anything like that. Okay? And here's to your health. Have a great day.